Alright bitches, we're back to Mudlarks. And where we last left off is we gotta get this annoying motherfucker off the piano. And I was thinking there was some music thing on in Vincent's house. So we're going to go check that out. Maybe that's what we need. Doodaloo. Grab it, you dick. Aha! This is a flyer advertising a musical audition for the West End show. A perfect bait to get Mr. Liberance away from the piano at the pub. It's definitely worth a shot. Bored of this game, but I want to see what happens. Back to the cock! Hey, you dick. How about you have this stupid pamphlet? Hey, take a look at this. It's an advertisement for a musical audition. Go on. It's for a rehearsal pianist role for the West End production of Swamp Busters. Swamp Busters? They say that's the next big thing. The audition is in an hour. Good God, man! Why didn't you say? Give it here. I must go and pull my tuxedo on. Put. Okay. Now that I've got the jukebox, am I supposed to play this or something? Or is the guy going to come down and play it? There's some decent tunes on here. A nice mixture of old school classics. The sign reads 20p per play. I need to insert coins. I don't have any coins. I don't carry my debit card around with me. Stops me from committing too many impulse purchases. I may struggle to play pool when the table doesn't have any pockets, so I think I will give it a miss. There's no pockets. The fuck? There's gotta be money around here. Oh! Okay. I want to play pool. Pinball machine. Is there money in it? I need to insert 40p to play this. Can't rip it off the wall. Can't rip it off the wall. Well, where do I fucking find money? Don't... I don't... What? The corner of the card poked the coin down perfectly and the jukebox sputters into life. I'll just pick a random tune for Gus. How did that even work? I accidentally clicked on it. Well, lucky me. Hey, dick butt. No, I said Gus. Talk to this motherfucker. Hey! Here he is, my hero. I cannot tell you how lovely it is to relax with some nice tunes playing, and I have a pint, with that bloody nonsense out of the way. I was this close to bashing him. No problem, I'm becoming rather good at all this issue solving. Hand over that CD. I've got a pen here. There we are. I hope the madame will enjoy it. Thanks, Gus. Much appreciated. You may have just helped me find my friend. I think we both have done each other diamond favors here, boy. Now, will this be the key to finding Vincent? He better be in that tent. And we have to go back to the thing. What's up, bitch? Hey. Hey, man. Do you have the autograph yet? I sure do. Take a look. Oh, wow. Signed by the great Gus Blackwood himself. Thanks so much. You're welcome. This will take pride of place in the center of my Gus shrine. Oh dear. Gus shrine? Yes, my Gus shrine. She says as if it is the most normal thing imaginable. That's cool. Now, I believe we had a deal? Yes, I didn't forget. Excuse me, Gerald. Hey, I'm just going to pop over to the shop for a minute. Okay, I'll hold down the fort. She lowers her voice to a conspiratorial whisper. Okay, I'm going around behind the tent. Meet me there in 30 seconds and I will sneak you into the quarantine tent. Okay. Look at her! Look at her! The scientist ushers me around the corner and sneaks me into the quarantine tent. Shit, he's not here. He really is completely missing. What do I do now? Is your friend not here? No, he's not. Oh, perhaps you should call the Hey, Martha, what are you doing? Crap, it's my boss! Door won't open. Hey, let me out of here. The door won't budge. It must be sealed from the outside. Now I'm stuck in a quarantine tent. What a day. Most concerning, I now officially have no idea where Vincent is or could be. I need to get out of here as quickly as possible so I can think about my next move. Another puzzle. Thermos of water. Power cords. There are a lot of power cords coming out of that air vent. Towels. Not sure why. Plastic cups. The man looks fidgety and annoyed at his predicament. This man is using this period of imprisonment to take a nap. Either that or the treatment for the so-called infection from the water has rendered him incapacitated. Let's see if I can grab things. Thermos of water. Need something to pour the water into. This is not the time for a cup of tea. Plastic cup. I'm now proud owner of a plastic cup. The flask has a tiny nozzle cap. I'll need something to pour the water into. Okay, well grab the fucking cup, you knob. One cup of lukewarm and bubbly water. What do I do with the water? There's nothing in here but used tea bags. I don't really need a towel. I give the cords a good tug. Oh wow, that looks dangerous. There are sparks coming out of the plug board. Do I put the water on it? A splash. That won't do anything. It's extremely dangerous, but might get me out of here. Better stand back a bit. Those squiggly lines. Really? That was a stretch. A spark has ignited the towels. Everybody out, it's an emergency! Evacuate the quarantine zone! With the tent in flames and the Yukasa team running around in panic, trying to contain their quarantine zone, I managed to evade capture and sneak back out of the bustling streets. It's getting quite late now, and I am at a loss as to where to look next. I'm going to have to try and intercept Hilary tomorrow in the hope that Vincent has seen the note and will meet him there. Even if Vincent doesn't show, hopefully Hilary can shine more light on this situation. Vincent did look a little off color when we met him this morning. I can't believe we have gone from the high of finding that locket to one of us being missing person within 2 days. I think it might be time to head home and get my head around all of this. Due to an incident up ahead, the train will be held here until further notice. Please be patient, ladies and gentlemen. The last time I heard an announcement like that, the train was stuck for 25 minutes. Some poor desperate wretch has probably thrown himself into the tracks up ahead. Oh well, after all the drama today, perhaps a bit of quiet time will be nice, even if it's 40 meters underground. He is a big unit. She looks like a happy little lady. Man with a book. Good to see someone reading a book and not pawing at a touch-screen device. Actually, the man on the back of the book looks familiar. I should have a closer look. Treasures of the Thames by Lionel Garrett. Lionel Garrett, that photo looks familiar. This is the man who was writing in his notebook at the pub. He seems to be some sort of expert on valuable historical objects and have been found in the Thames River. If he is still at the pub tomorrow, I must ask him about the locket. You right there, mate? Sorry, just having a look at that book you're reading. Oh. It's a good book. This guy has found a lot of stuff in the Thames. It looks interesting. I will try to hunt a copy down. Here we go, back in action. I arrived home and filled Laurie in on the day's proceedings. Oh, bye-bye, love. What a day. You need to take it easy. I'm sure Vincent will be okay. I just have a bad feeling. This whole situation is so bizarre. You should get some sleep. You can only look for him in the morning. Yeah, I'm exhausted. The search will continue tomorrow. You need to pressure the police a bit more. I've got a few leads to try before I contact those useless and so-and-sos again. Come to bed. Okay.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
Okay. I wake to find myself in the midst of a strange dream. Come and get me! Come and get... Catch me if you can. 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 This is dumb. Well, there's Vincent over there. Vincent! Vincent? Beware the tides of the past. What? Beware! The meteor has stirred up an old jewel. What do you mean? They took them and all they treasured. Can you stop speaking in code? Beware, beware! Come and get me. I don't want to. Catch me if you can. Vincent. Vincent stares vacantly into the distance. He is completely motionless. Come and get me. I dare you to catch me. Who threw up? I'm not going near that thing again. Dare you to catch me. Oh, what's this? Vincent, what the fuck are you doing? What is going on? That was one fucked up dream. That was a rough sleep. I had such strange nightmares. The giant locket was so bizarre. I didn't even notice Lori left for work. At least I have a couple of leads to explore today. First things first, let's see if Vincent is picking up his phone yet. Still nothing. I should try the police. The lines are all busy. I should try to meet Hilary at the park. I was a bit late getting here. It's already 15 minutes after Hilary told Vincent to meet him. Still no Vincent. I wonder if Hilary can shine some light on the situation. Is this Hilary? Hey, what brings you to the park on this beautiful morning, my friend? I'm not sure if he would appreciate me breaking into his house, so I would play it cool. The Hilary is a black man. Just taking a stroll, admiring the squirrels and such. Ha, good man. You ain't seen Vincent anywhere, bruv. No, I haven't. Ah, he's supposed to be here in like 20 minutes ago. Where is that shit? That's a good question. Well, as if I didn't know already, Vincent is officially missing. I'm sure if he went home, he would have seen the note, and he would be right here now. Where the hell did he go? He was only just ahead of me when he went through the entrance to the foreshore. He must be in the Thames. With the phone line so busy and the police of no use, I need to keep investigating. I need to keep investigating. First task, Hilary. Mind if I ask you a few questions, Hilary? Shoot, bruv. I don't want to read anymore. Oh, and these headphones are pinching my head. Oh. What is that? Fucking weird bird's nest. Was Vincent supposed to meet you here? He already said that. Yeah, man, he was. We arranged last week that he was going to come meet me after my run and hang for the day. Have you heard from him today? Nah, I haven't seen or heard from him since the night before last. He hasn't called me or nothing. What the fuck is that noise? So yeah, I left Vincent a note to meet me here, but maybe he didn't get it, or maybe the prick is standing me up. I was with him yesterday, and he actually disappeared. What happened? He disappeared. I went mudlarking with him, and he literally disappeared. He went ahead of me, was out of view for about a minute, and he vanished. No way! Did you get the cops, man? That's serious. I know, right? The police weren't interested. Apparently, he hasn't been missing long enough to file a case. Bullshit. He probably just left the shore somewhere else, though. There's only one exit, and I would have seen him go past if he left. Far out. I don't know what to say. Like I say, I haven't seen him since 2 nights ago, but I don't think he has been to the flat, otherwise my note would have reminded him to come here. But I will check when I get back and let you know. Cheers. Why do you think he would stand you up? You know what? I know he's your good mate and all, but he has been acting bare strange for the last couple of days. How so? Well, normally he is so chatty and happy all the time, like, you know. But he has been a shaky bastard, man, white as a ghost, locking himself away in his room and moody as fuck. I swear I even heard him talking to himself. How strange. And I was all trying to be friendly and normal, but he was just ignoring me, so I wasn't too surprised like when he didn't show up today. He still might. Nah, man, he is always on time for shit like this. True. Oh, there's so many talkings. What do you think caused his weird mood? It's been since you guys found that brooch or something when yous was larking or whatever that shit is called. Really, he was so happy to have found the locket. Yeah, man, when I saw him the morning after yous found it, he was hangover as hell, but so excited. Then as the day progressed, he just lost the plot. He looked like something had really scared him big time, bruv. How strange. He seemed so happy on the phone yesterday morning. You managed to use your phone? I guess it was just before the networks went haywire. Mate, my phone hasn't worked since the meteor strike. Anyways, yeah, I think his mood was caused by that locket or some shit, man. Like that voodoo shit or something. I've got the locket right now, and my mood is fine. I don't think expensive antique jewelry can make you feel bad. Hey, man, I'm just telling it like it is. Ever since you guys found that locket, he went downhill into some shivering paranoia mess. How have you got it? I found it on the shore after he went missing. Shit. Be careful, man. There is something about that locket, I swear. You heard him talking to himself? Yeah, man, I walked past the room the night before, mumbling and shouting. Did he have visitors? No, I came in, lounge TV, nothing to say. Could you hear what he was saying? Not really, but it seemed agitated. It was really weird, like from some sort of horror film. I knocked on the door, but he didn't answer. How strange. He wasn't talking on the phone. His phone was sitting on the table in the lounge. Weird. What do you think scared him? I don't know, bruv, but I swear down he was only weird after he found that locket. Maybe he thought he was going to make a fortune from it, and he was overwhelmed by the thought of all that money? Perhaps. Unlikely, I know, bruv. There doesn't seem to be anything scary about it. I mean, it's been in my pocket now for 24 hours, and nothing weird has happened. Well, aside from the dreaming about a giant locket eating Vincent and a guest appearance from a vomiting talking duck, man, if I was you, I would throw that shit back in the Thames. Or sell it and buy a house, haha. He was paranoid and shivering. He was sitting at the table in the lounge just staring into space like I came and opened the fridge and he shouted, "Don't open it! They are in there!" And I was like, bruv, you losing the plot, boy. I thought somebody was in the fridge. Yeah, he was shaking like a dog shitting razor blades. Maybe this can be explained by him getting as high as hell. He does smoke pot, but maybe that's the reason. Who knows? Who knows? Have you been noticing else strange about him since the locket? That's pretty much it, bro. Just being weird and move prick. He looked terrible, too. Yeah, he looked pretty haggard when I saw him in the morning. Yes. The last time I saw him, he rambled about needing to find out who the people were in the photographs of the locket. Really? Yeah, man. He seemed to be obsessed with it. He was kicking himself that he couldn't figure out how to find them. How strange. What did he say exactly? He just kept muttering, but I heard stuff like, I must find them, how do I find them, and shit like that. He sure had been acting weird. It scared me, Winston. I wonder if this all connects together somehow. What reason would Vincent have for needing to know who the people are in the photographs, and why was he in such a strange mood? I need to find more about this locket and the people pictured inside. This is starting to get a bit spooky. Have you been for a run? You should come sometime, bruv. You're getting fat. Thanks, Hilary. Maybe someday. Just hit me up. Do you have any idea where he might have gone? Mate, it sounds like the only place he got to was the bottom of the Thames River. We've got to get the police involved, man. Yeah, I must try that angle again. He didn't get swept away by one of those meteor wavy things. I talked to some scientists who seemed to think that was unlikely. I don't know, it's a real mystery. We're finally done. Catch you in a bit, mate. Okay, see you, man. I'm gonna wait around a bit longer just to make sure Vincent isn't going to show up. And exit. Okay, let's just make sure there's nothing we need. Let's just make sure. I'm sure that oddly placed bird nest up there, and Vincent is not hiding here, is going to be used for something. I have no intention of poking around a bird's nest right now. let alone one that is way up in the tree. Squirrel. No way, the thing probably has rabies. Bandstand. It's not the time for a impromptu busking session. The only instrument I could play is the xylophone, which would be pretty awesome to crank out in a bandstand. Okay, I can't do anything with it. Okay, we gotta walk out. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay. Well, now what do we do? Oh, we gotta go to the pub and talk to that guy. What is this bitch doing? Who is this bitch? Look at her face! Look at her face! Hi there. Hey, hey, I'm just trying to drink my booze here, okay, fella? Sorry to disturb you. Tough little broad. Aight then, to the pub. There is policeman's. I gotta talk to this dick. Excuse me, Mr. Garrett. Do I know you? I am familiar with your work, Mr. Garrett. Treasures of the Thames? Ah, quite. I always forget they put a ruddy great portrait of my visage on the back cover. Oh my god, so much reading. Mr. Garrett, after seeing your book about the treasure of the Thames, I understand you are something of an authority on items in the Thames River. I would like to think so. I have been studying the Hall of the Thames currents for 20 years now, and still to this day, the sheer amount of valuable objects it offers up astounds me. What sort of things have you found over the years? Well, I don't find them myself, actually. I leave that to the mudmen. But what they find, I study and evaluate, and the cream of the crop might get featured in one of my books. Oh, staring at the screen and just reading is hurting my eyes, it's hurting my brain, it's starting to make my voice go funny. Cool! Ask about treasures. What is the most valuable treasure you have encountered in the Thames? About 10 years ago, a young chap stumbled upon 3,000-year-old solid gold sarcophagus poking out of the mud near Greenwich. Incredible! Quite how it got there, nobody is sure, but the damned little bastard sold it for $2 million. Wow, serious cash. My friend found this locket on the bank of the Thames a few days ago. Do you mind having a look at it? Delightful. I always love seeing new treasures. But guy's about to flip his shit, isn't he? Intriguing. Peace. Solid gold. Solid gold? Indeed. I feel the weight of it. It is quite heavy for sure. How old is the locket? This make, the Hildebrand, was popular from around the turn of the 20th century through to the mid-20th century, and it's not the first I've seen turn up from the Thames. But unfortunately the date stamp is missing, so I can't give you an exact date. Date stamp. As you can see here on the back of the locket, there is a small niche, a groove, in the gold. That's true. The niche is common and unique to Hildebrand lockets. It was essentially a secret compartment where the owner could store something related to their loved ones, such as a lock of hair. On your particular locket, however, the cover of this compartment has come off. Oh. A date of manufacture and indeed often the name of the owner were generally stamped on the back of this cover or date plate. So if I found this date plate, I could find out who owned the locket. Potentially, at least you could find out the exact date of manufacture. You say this locket was found by the Thames, right? Yes, my friend picked it up. I don't think I need to get into the whole Vincent is missing story yet with Garrett. Not yet, anyway. I would hesitate to suggest it, but perhaps the date plate could be found around the site of the locket's discovery. I mean, it is unlikely. This thing could have been in the river for 100 years, and the date plate could have been broken off before it even reached the river. I would encourage you to at least have a look, as I would be interested to see the exact date. I will definitely check it out. Why would you be interested to find a date? Mere curiosity, this is my living. And to be honest, if you had the date plate reattached, you would have the best preserved Hildebrand locket I've seen. Interesting. It really fits perfect if it really is perfectly preserved. Is the locket valuable? Such is the lovely condition of this piece, and the fact that it is more or less solid gold to my eyes anyway. I would say it is now probably around 6,000. Wow! Yes, Hildebrand was a luxury quality brand. Whoever owned this must have been wealthy. I'm sitting on a small fortune here. But wait, with the date plate reattached, you're looking at at extra grand at least. Wow. You mentioned other lockets like this showing up. Yes, but this is the first I've seen for quite some years. Were there any reports of strange things related to these lockets? Pardon? Here goes. Well, since my friend found this locket, he began to act strangely, talking to himself, being paranoid, possibly seeing things. No, never. I can't see how there could possibly be a connection. All the others I have seen were found by people who then went onto or had made a lot of money selling them to collectors. That was a long shot. Where was the locket made? It is a Swiss brand, very popular amongst the wealthy and well-crusted citizens of London of its day, and still to antique enthusiasts of this day. Do you happen to know anything about the people inside? Let's have a look. No. I don't have a clue, I'm afraid. That's okay. My friend and I are actually regular Mudlarkers. Ah, delightful. If you ever find anything of interest, please don't hesitate to contact me. Thanks, Mr. Garrett. Call me Lionel. My contact details are at the back of any of my books. Thanks for your help. A pleasure. Oh my god, do we actually get to leave now? Okay, I've read so much, it's kind of hard to think of what I was supposed to do at this point. Oh, I have to go look for the plate. I have to go look for the fucking plate. Oh. All this reading is drowning my brain. But I can't because it's covered in scientists. Oh, policeman. Oh, there was a policeman in the pub. I should talk to him. Move along, sir. Move along, sir. A massive clunky walkie-talkie radio. Looks like a Yukasa guard / henchman. Okay, back to the pub. Because there was a police officer in the pub. Why has everybody got short legs in this game? PC Norman. Oh, it's you. I've done some... Are you done, phone? Are you done? I've done something incredibly stupid. What happened? I'm so bloody stupid, I am. Never thought I'd be so Piccadilly. Silly. So bleedin' silly, gov. What have you done? What have you done? You were so generous. Never before had a man given me such an opportunity to jack in this Captain Kirk. This Cockney rhyming slam is outright. Oh my god, that's what he's doing. Oh, I didn't even think about it. Captain Kirk, are we on about the Starship Enterprise? What are you harping on about, governor? Captain Kirk, work. Anyways, so you did me the gracious favor, the gift of the century, the very expensive meteorite that was going to make me and the fork and knife so much buns I'd be sorted for bread and honey till the kingdom come. Now, I'm sure that's money, but what's fork and knife? Me and the wife. So me and the wife would have so much money. I hear rolls down his neck. A tear rolls down his cheek. I have gotten away with fooling this poor man. Well, it's been stolen. God, you haven't a giraffe mate. Now it's full on weeping. Meteor was stolen. Taken from me own very home. From me own very Bin Laden. What would a Bin Laden be? Would it just be a bin? Garden? Garden. Laden. They say garden. Oh, God. I sat it outside in the garden overnight. I thought it was safe, I did. There was a fence arf in bleedin' mile high out there. But I woke up in the morning to discover some bleedin' bastard had taken it. Oh, dear. I can't believe I've got away with this. Not only had said bastard taken my meteor, but he replaced it with a bloody normal rock. I don't believe it. Oh, that's so fucking great. The meteorite is gone without a trace? Absolutely. All I have is this bleedin' rock. What the Donald Duck fuck am I supposed to do with a bleedin' rock? Was there any sign of a break-in to your home or garden? Absolutely none. Mind you, the rain was so hard last night I couldn't hear a thing. Have never seen so much Duke of Spain in all my life. Methinks the rain has washed away the coal and glitter, leaving behind the rock. As much as I like PC Norman, he certainly doesn't have too much between the ears, bless him. I just feel so bad. You did me such a favor. You gave me the chance to go change my life. Now this, how could I ever make it up to you, Gov? Yeah, you could fill out a formal missing persons report on my friend for a start. Of course, me mucka. I do remember the details. Bearded fellow, wasn't he? Brown hair, 30s. That's right. Consider it done. I will launch a search for him at this moment. Really? Well, as soon as I can. I'll let you know if I find any witnesses to the man's disappearance, or indeed, if he is brown bread, any reported bodies floating up to the shore. Brown bread, dead. If he's dead, that is hardly reassuring. Thanks, PC Norman. No worries, Gov. See you in a bit. Alright, Mucka, may the force be with you? Okay, how about I go show That other cop, my badge. The map to the map to the map to the map to the map. I'm sorry, officer. Strictly no access today. But I'm a cop. I don't know. I don't flippin' know. And I'm really tired of reading. So I'm gonna pick this up another time. I'm gonna do it later. We will get through this, guys. We will get through this. We will get through this. So, anyway, it's hard to talk. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you're enjoying the series as much as I am. But, yeah, so I'll continue this later on. And thanks for watching. Catch you later. Wow, history in my hand. Run. No. We run. What the hell? Oh, God. Oh!